Hi everyone, I'm here to do my April wrap-up and May TBR. Now, I did not finish that many books in April. I only finished 2 books. I'm hoping to finish the 3rd one today. So firstly, I read A Beautiful Wedding by Jamie McGuire. I love Jamie McGuire's books. I had to read this one. It's super short. It's more of a novella than a book, but I love this. Gave it 5 stars. I'm really looking forward to continuing on with Jamie McGuire's books and more about the Maddox brothers. So it was really a wonderful story. So I enjoyed that. And then next I read First Love by James Patterson. I really like James Patterson's, I don't know, drama books, fiction, more than, he writes other like mystery type books, and I think I maybe have read one of those, but I really enjoy his writing of this type of story. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. I loved it. I thought it was really cute, and it's about a good girl named Axie and her best friend whose name is Robinson, and they go on this cross-country trip together, and she's trying to prove that she's not a good girl, and there's all sorts of secrets and things going on, and it's a really beautiful story. I loved it. So 5 out of 5 stars. And then lastly, which I'm hoping to finish today, is 19 Minutes by Jodi Picoult. This book has taken me, I think I finished, did I finish the other ones? Or wait, a lot earlier. Yeah, April 7th I finished First Love. So basically the past 3.5 weeks I've been reading this book, and it's really, really good. But the pages are, there's a ton of words on the page. They're small. It's kind of a detailed story because it has to do with laws and things like that. It's about a bunch of characters, but mostly it's about Josie and Peter and what happens. Only takes 19 minutes basically to change the lives of everybody in this town that they live in. And I really only have like maybe 50 pages left. I should easily be able to finish this tonight, and that will be great. Then I'll have 3 books. Of course, the 11 or 12 that I planned to read in April aren't gonna happen, but I will just keep them on my shelves and hope to read them soon. So that being said, of course, I've planned a very ambitious TBR for May, knowing that I'm still going to be working, and so I probably won't be getting a ton of reading done, but I still plan, I like to have an ambitious TBR, lots of choices, and I won't necessarily read the books in the order that I'm going to show them, but I think I have like 10 or 11 books, and hopefully I can get through them all. So I have first one that was on my April TBR, which I did not get to, which is Fire with Fire by Jenny Han and Siobhan Vivian. I did start this, but I only got 25 pages in. I was just kind of reading it in between reading Jodi Picoult to get a break. This is a really fast-paced, really fun story. This is the 2nd book in the Burn for Burn trilogy. So I love Jenny Han, one of my favorite authors. I cannot wait to get to this. And then another, this I believe was like maybe from my March TBR, The Duff by Cody Keplinger. Again, I started this, got 23 pages in. So I'm really hoping to get to this one too. I definitely want to read this before I see the movie, and I'll probably be out of the theater before I even finish the book. So I'll just get it on DVD or whatever. So I really hope to get to this one. It looks really fun too. Then a bunch of books that I kind of want a series I want to start to see if I like them, because for the most part I own every book in the series, and I want to make sure that they're not just taking up space. If I don't like the first book, it's possible I won't continue with the series, and then I can start clearing out some of my books. So firstly I have Shatter Me by Tahara Mafi. This is an advanced reader's copy, which I probably just bought at a used bookstore or at a book sale or something, I can't remember. But I really want to try this series. Everybody says it's phenomenal, and I really can't wait to get to it. I just, for some reason, haven't picked it up yet. So I hope to get to this one. And then another one, Delirium by Lauren Oliver. This is a series that people either love or hate, and I want to see how I feel about it. I do own every book in the series. I also just got Vanishing Girls by Lauren Oliver, so I mean, whether or not I like this doesn't mean I'm gonna like or not like Vanishing Girls, but as far as this think it's this trilogy goes, and then there's some novellas. I want to try this out and see how I like it. I also have Hex Hall by Rachel Hawkins, another series that I own all the books for and haven't even read the first one, so I want to try this one. I'm hoping that these books are going to be fast. I mean, they look, I mean, we'll see. And then I have Wake by Amanda Hocking. This is part of the Water Song. I think there's 4 books, a quartet maybe. I want to try this one too, and I think it's a mermaid book. But I want to try this. I own all the books in this series also. So then one that I just got, I believe in my April book haul, this was called The Daughter by Jane Shamilt. This is an adult novel. I'm really excited to read this. It's been on my TBR since before it was even released, and I pre-ordered it. So I'm really, really excited to read this, and hopefully it's gonna be so gripping that I just fly through it. So then another one, this is Something Borrowed by Emily Giffin. I have seen this movie. I love it. It's probably one of my favorite movies. I can watch it over and over and over. And I have not read the book, and I really want to read this book, and I know there's more. I don't know if it's a series or the companions or how, there's more to this, these books though. So I really want to read the book and see how it compares to the movie, what the differences are. Usually I read the book first and then watch the movie, but I didn't do that with this one, so I really want to get to that one. Another new one that I have is Dare Me by Megan Abbott. This is another kind of thriller book. I think it's like a young adult thriller though, like 2 girls that are very competitive, and then something happens to one of them, and so it sounds like it's going to be another gripping book, and I'll hopefully be able to fly through it, so I'm looking forward to that. Then the Booksplosion Book of the Month, An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I'm not sure if I'll read this with the Booksplosion group, but I'm looking forward to this. I am not a fantasy fan. I have a lot of trouble with fantasy. It's just not my favorite genre. I've tried to read Game of Thrones, and I'm like 150 pages into the first book, and I just keep kind of plugging through it, like a chapter here and there. I want to watch the TV series, but I'm not watching it until I read the book. So, and of course I own all of the books in that series. So I'm hoping that because this is a standalone fantasy, that it will be easier for me to read, because I'll know that there's a definite beginning and a definite ending, and I won't have to like commit to reading a huge number of books. So, and this has gotten a ton of praise, so if that many people like it, there's got to be something to that, and I'm looking forward to trying this, and I'm hoping to read it with and hopefully join in on the discussion with the Booksplosion group. And lastly, another book I have from a carryover from my April TBR was The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight by Jennifer E. Smith, another contemporary fun love story which I'm hoping I'll fly through. As it's moving later into the spring and close to the summer, that's kind of what's piquing my interest, is contemporaries and cute love stories, so I'm hoping I'll like that. And then if I can finish all that, or I need a break, I still have not read Amulet, Escape from Lucienne, Book 6 by I think it's Kibuishi, I don't know. I want to read this too. I sped through the first 5, love them. I'm also reading the Lock and Key books, I believe. I'm on book 4. Yeah, I have book 4 from the library, and I'm 38 pages in, so maybe I can keep going with this one too. If I like to read these and take a little break from the books, because I can kind of fly through 15 or 20 pages really quickly and feel like I'm getting somewhere. So again, a very ambitious TBR for May, but I'm hoping that I can get to these. I would like to head into June and the summer months with a few less books on my TBR. I'm never gonna complete my TBR. I have probably 2,500 books on my TBR, but I'm really excited to get to these, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.